Carlos, how comfortable would you feel right now if you needed to play James or Sam in a big spot?
Use the word comfortable. Me, I ain't never comfortable. I live my life being uncomfortable, and I get comfortable. I'm confident that they'll get the job done. You know why? Because I'm confident in me. So I got confidence in them, so they'll be able to get the job done.
How have you seen them grow from the spring to where they are right now?
They made tremendous growth. Obviously, they got the talent, but now it's just creating the mindset. Tell the players all the time, you're going to take on my mindset. And if you've been out there watching us work, they work. They know they're going to hear my voice every from the time I get here at 4:30 in the morning, I start working out, I see them, they hear my voice. I can tell coaches all the time, if your player playing soft, missing assignments, that's on you. When Coach Dave says something about the back, I take it personal. Why? Because that's on me. Don't yell at the kid. Get on the coach. Get on me. It's my job to fix it. So I expect from them to play with my mindset and take everything serious. And I'm going to hold them accountable and they hold me accountable.
What did James and Sam do well, skill set wise?
Both are good runners. The hardest thing for young running backs, because they don't learn in high school, is pass pro. But they both got the right mindset. They're both very coachable. Something I learned from the last place I was at from Coach Landon, and I try to teach the players here, my backs here, to have a growth mindset and not have a fixed mindset. Be open to be coached. I ask the guys all the time, do you give me permission to coach you? They raise their hand and say, yes, okay, well, I'm a coach. So they both got the right mindset. They want to be coached. They want to become better players.
What have you seen get better with Quinshon over the last several months, Coach?
With him, it's just, as I tell him all the time, the stay in speed when he run. He's such a powerful runner. He know the things he got to work on for his pad leverage. But like I said, he's very gifted. But the thing I've seen him get better at the most is he's a sponge. He's taking in everything. A great attitude. Like I say, he has a growth mindset. And he can take my coaching because I'm barking at him every day. I know I coach. Like I tell everybody, we got 2 kids in our room that's not on scholarship. And I tell all of them, for me, all of them on scholarship. Chase and Cisse, they going to get it too. I put my foot in them just as well I put my foot in Trey and Q. All of them get it because the kids want to be coached, and it's my job to coach them.
Can you tell Quinshon has played at a high level, though? I mean, you know what I mean? As a guy moves through a college ranks, I mean, can you tell he's sort of been there, done that to a certain extent?
I mean,
where does it show up, I guess?
I mean, it shows up in his physicality, the way he run, but also, we from the same city. Yeah. He better come with it, or I'm going to talk about him bad.
Yeah. Ryan Day mentioned in June, he's just like out of the blue, well, Caleb Downs could spend some time in the running back room. As one of my mentors, he's a running back coach down there at Florida State, Coach Locklyn fries. I don't have nothing to do with that. I do my job and do what the head coach tells me to do. So that right there, I have no input on that. But like I said, as my mentor David Yak Johnson said, Coach Locklyn fries, man. What would that look like if you needed to get somebody like that ready in a short time frame? I'm
confident I'll be able to get them ready, but I'm also confident in the guys I got in the room, and say a prayer over them every day that they stay healthy. So I'm confident in them guys.
All those guys in your room, just the little bit of practice we saw, it felt like they looked pretty comfortable catching the football out of the backfield. Do you anticipate that being? I know you weren't here before. Could that be something we see more from the Ohio State offense than maybe we've seen in the past?
I mean, you should, because like I said, I tell guys all the time, the day of the dinosaur is dead. You got to be a multifaceted back. You got to be able to catch the ball. And some we work in drills. All the guys in the room have pretty good ball skills, can catch the ball. And like I said, the quarterbacks do a great job of checking the ball down to us, and Coach Kelly preached that to the quarterbacks, and Coach Dave preached it to the quarterbacks. So they all got good hands, but yeah, I think we'll be part of that offense as well.
Is that an area where Sam stands out with that catching out of the backfield?
I mean, he stands out in every aspect, not just that. He can run, he can catch. I ain't recruiting dinosaurs. I want a multifaceted back, so he can do it all. But he got to be able to pass block, got to be able to run, and he got to be able to catch. He's doing a good job. But like I tell the kids all the time, you better get comfortable being uncomfortable around me, because I'm going to make you uncomfortable every day.
You mentioned Cisse as one of those other backs you have in the room. How do you guys come upon him, and What is he bringing right now?
Like I said, it ain't just me in the running back room. Tony Johnson, who helps me, does a tremendous job. That's my right-hand man. A lot of time, in this profession, you always look at the position coach. I like to celebrate the others. Tony does a great job of, helping me out and evaluating backs of who we need to get in the walk-ons. That's one of his finds. And he said the kid was good. I watched him, and the kid is actually a good player. But that's Tony Johnson finding that one. That ain't Coach Lock.
I think people are pretty aware of what makes Quinshon and Trey good at this point. But with people who are maybe not familiar with Sam and James in terms of what makes them such good running backs, how would you describe them?
Tough physical runners, slashers, good hands, willing pass protectors. Of course they were here before I got here, but like I said, both the kids have been a joy to work with. So, but like I tell the kids all the time, you're gonna take on my mindset regardless, because I'm gonna attack you every day.
Are they? You said willing pass protectors, but where are they in terms of being able to execute that on the game?
They're actually doing a good job. They're doing a good job. If they're not doing a good job, guess who fault that is? This guy. All right, they're doing a good job though.
With you and Trey, how do you balance the unselfishness versus wanting them to want the ball?
So how I balance that?
Yeah,
For the first day I got here, April 2nd, I told them we're gonna learn how to be one. It doesn't cost you anything to celebrate another man's success. See, so many people get caught up in this game of these accolades. I tell the kids all the time, don't get caught up in your newspaper clipping. I'm gonna hold you accountable, but we're gonna learn to play as one in there. If Trey has success, that means Q, James, Sam, Chase, Cisse, we all had success. So when your number call, go.
How have you seen them respond to that since you're
They ain't got no choice. I'm running the room.
You mentioned Tony giving some input with guys and all that. He's one of those off-field guys who can coach during practice. Does he help you during drills or practice?
We talk the same language. I learned that from the guy I came up under who Trey came. We talk the same language in the room. So James, if James or Sam are late for a meeting that he called, that's just like you being late for me. You're going to pay the piper. So when they hear Coach Johnson, they hear me. We won.
Coach Lock, how is it working with Trey and Quinshon? They seem like they've developed a close relationship.
We ain't got no choice. We learn to be one. So I told them day one, they got to feed off one another. But they work well together. They pushing one another. We all competing. They're competing to be the best backs in the country. I'm competing to be the best running back coach in the country. So it's all healthy, but they both are they're great leaders in the room. They're doing a good job.
What's it like to be a running backs coach with Chip Kelly as offensive coordinator?
I'm just excited to be here. But you saying what it's like being a running back coach for him?
Yeah.
It's the same feeling I got being a running back coach for Dan Lanning, Tyson Hill. I'm just happy to be coaching football, pointing to young men. So I'm happy to be working with Coach Kelly, just as happy I was working with Tyson Hill, and happy as I was working with Dan Lanning. I'm just excited to be coaching.
Scheme-wise, though, they talk about how dynamic it's been already. Running backs have said that. What does it feel like to have your guys out there in that kind of dynamic scheme?
As a running back coach, you want your guys to have the ball. So I'm excited to see how things gonna look when the season start. With Coach Kelly calling plays and him and Coach Day, like you talking about these two of the top brains in the game. So I'm excited to see how it's gonna go.
What's that like? The dynamic between Brian and Chip. You talk about them being two of the top brains in the game. What's that like to see them work together?
To me, it's like I'm in school. I get to learn every day. I sit back and learn. I think somebody sent me a picture of, they thought me and Chip was out on the field dancing. We were actually talking over counter run steps. So it's like I'm like a sponge. I'm trying to soak up as much knowledge as I can. No different than the last place I was. I've been fortunate enough to be around some great football minds, and every coach that I've been up under has affected me in some kind of way. And Coach Day and Coach Kelly the same way.
Great. Coach, thank you very much.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.